Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a very old-fashioned recipe that's been around for as long as I can remember. It's called the Coca-Cola Cake, and we actually use Coke in our cake. So let's first take a look at the cake ingredients, and then we'll do the icing in a little while. All right, we have our ingredients for the cake. We have sugar, flour, that's plain flour, mini marshmallows, a Coke, 2 eggs at room temperature, cocoa powder, it's unsweetened, vegetable oil, vanilla, salt, baking soda, buttermilk, and butter. All right, we're going to start out with a cup of our Coca-Cola. We're going to put it in a saucepan, and we're going to turn this on just about a medium. We're going to want to bring it to a boil along with some other ingredients. We're going to add our vegetable oil. You could also use canola oil. And we're going to put in our cocoa powder. That is 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder and a half a cup of oil. And we're going to add a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, and I like salted butter. So we're going to give this a stir and let it come to a slight simmering boil. Our cocoa and Coca-Cola mixture is warming up on the stove. I'm going to add in our 2 cups of sugar, granulated sugar, and 2 cups of plain all-purpose flour, and our half a teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to go ahead and beat my 2 eggs. These are room temperature, and get those mixed in and set these aside. Okay, we're going to take our dry mixture and we're going to grab our lightly boiling mixture off the stove, and we're going to combine them together. All right, we're going to pour our butter, oil, cocoa, and Coke mixture in with our dry ingredients. Very carefully move this around because it is hot. I don't want it to splash. Slowly incorporate these together. You can also use a hand mixer or even a stand mixer if you want to blend these together really well. All right, this is looking really creamy and it smells amazing. Kind of like a brownie batter. I'm going to go ahead and put in our eggs. I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. And in fact, I might temper these a little bit just so that we don't boil our eggs here. There we go. I'm going to get these eggs mixed in. We're also going to add our baking soda. Those were about a teaspoon of baking soda, and we're going to add in our teaspoon of vanilla, I'm going to add in our buttermilk. We have a half a cup of buttermilk. We're going to get this nice and mixed in. And I wanted to share with you this measuring cup. We use cups here in America. It has the 1 cup line here, and that is equivalent to 8 ounces. So when I say half a cup, it's 4 ounces. And on this side, it shows me milliliters. So a half a cup is 125 milliliters, and a whole cup, which is the 8 ounces, is about 225 or 230 milliliters. So if you need to do the conversions, I hope that helps you. And now our last step is to add our cup or 8 ounces of mini marshmallows. Just going to stir this right in. These are going to bake up inside the cake. And I wish you had smell-o-vision because this smells amazing. So normally I put our Coca-Cola cake into a 9x13 pan. Just make a sheet cake is what I like to make out of it. However, we found these really cute Christmas tree pans. There's a 2-pack and they're kind of small. So I'm going to split the batter between these two little Christmas tree pans because we are going to gift these to our neighbors. So it's a great way to get your Christmas baking in, but also share with others. All right, so there are the Christmas tree pans. We're going to put these in the oven for about 30 minutes. While our cake is cooking, we're going to go ahead and start on the frosting or icing. We're going to start with icing sugar or powdered sugar. That is 4 cups or 16 ounces. We also have 6 tablespoons of Coca-Cola. We have a cup of chopped pecans, and we have 3 tablespoons of the cocoa powder, the unsweetened. We have a stick or a half cup of butter and a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, well, once again, we have our saucepan. I like to use a non-stick saucepan, and we have put our Coca-Cola, our cocoa powder, and our butter in here, and we are going to stir this around until it gets melted and slightly bubbling, not too much, but just enough to blend all the ingredients. So I have that on about a medium-low heat. All right, our Coke and butter and Coca-Cola mixture has come to a light boil. We took it off the stove and we're going to add it to our powdered sugar. We're going to stir this in to our powdered sugar. It smells really, really good. That powdered sugar is going to start breaking down and dissolving here as it hits that hot liquid. We can go ahead and add in our vanilla as well. So let's get that added in. It's a teaspoon of vanilla. So as you can see, we've got all of that powdered sugar mostly melted here in our hot icing with our vanilla. And I'm going to stir in our cup of chopped pecans. This is going to help thicken it up. You can see we have the chocolate, the nuts. It's a great frosting. All right, our cakes are done. They normally take about 30 to 40 minutes to cook. You want to make sure that the edges are just slightly pulling away from the pan and that they're pretty firm to the touch. It's a little tricky because there are marshmallows in it. But this is one of those cakes where you actually ice the cake while it is warm. So you want to put the frosting on while the cake is slightly warm. And we're gonna go ahead and get this icing on both of these cakes, and we'll be right back. All right, we have our Coca-Cola cakes all frosted, and you can see the pecans. It reminds me a lot of a German chocolate cake, but without the coconut. We also have some fun little sprinkles, so I'm going to decorate these since we have them in our Christmas tree pan to look like Christmas trees. I'm just gonna add a few little festive sprinkles. Normally I don't put sprinkles on my Coca-Cola cake, but it is the season and more is more, so we're gonna just decorate these right up. There we have it, our Coca-Cola cake. We hope you guys enjoy our Coca-Cola cake recipe. Let me know how you like it, if you make it with different ingredients or something similar. Comment down below. We'd love to hear your feedback and if you've tried this or not. It smells delicious, and we hope that our neighbors enjoy it as much as we do. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.